Men usually think that when women make an impact, they look at how confident someone looks or how they talk. These things do matter, though. Many people don't realize this, but women are very perceptive and can often find out a lot more about a person's personality from the tiny things they notice. Words ever could. Women observe your behavior in everyday situations as well as big events. How you act around strangers, how you deal with problems, and even small changes in your body language can all show who you really are. And the intriguing thing is that most men don't even know they're sending these messages. You don't have to be perfect or try too diligently to impress someone. The things women notice aren't about money, showy actions, or trying too hard. Instead, they're small but telling signs of how you see yourself and the world around you. These unacceptable habits and behaviors can either create a strong positive impression or silently raise concerns. Many men are unaware of this scrutiny. They may believe that their actions, such as losing their composure over minor issues, breaking small promises, or inadvertently interrupting during a conversation, go unnoticed, yet these minor incidents cumulatively influence the perceptions of others, particularly women. The good news is that awareness is everything. Figuring out these small cues doesn't mean changing who you are. It means noticing the messages you're sending without speaking. By paying more attention to these details, you can carry yourself with more confidence. Having self-respect and being real are important. So here are 7 things women notice that most guys don't. Don't think about how you treat other people as the most important thing. There are strong roots in psychology, social norms, and personal experiences that help us understand why and how we treat others the way we do. In what follows, we look at some of the main reasons why people act the way they do in social situations, using research and ethical frameworks to back us up. We do this while still following the principles of inclusion and respecting one's natural human tendencies. The role of similarity and difference. People naturally gravitate towards those they see as similar to them, even if the differences aren't real. For example, experiments have shown that people give more resources to strangers who share a random similarity, like both heads on a coin. This is called minimal group bias, and it shows how even small things people have in common can make them more likely to be liked, while differences can make people feel like they don't belong. Identity in society. Theory says that putting people into groups like us and them, M, helps people feel like they belong, but it also shows how oversimplified divides can lead to discrimination. 2 types of school experiences, upbringing and hands-on learning, hugely affect how people treat others. Researchers have found that children raised in compassionate environments are more likely to behave similarly. Conversely, individuals subjected to criticism or neglect may exhibit increased unkindness. One example of this is parents who set limits and show respect through empathetic discipline instead of punishment. Encourage children to have safe attachments by encouraging pro-social behaviors like cooperation and sharing. This fits with the idea of attachment, a theory that says early relationship patterns affect how people interact with each other throughout their lives. 3 effects of culture and system structures of society and language. Norms have a big impact on behavior, like using gendered names, like he for generic roles, or labels that make people fit stereotypes, like she for generic roles. Disabled people can make structural injustices worse. The APA's rules for writing without bias. It's important to be specific. For example, use people with disabilities instead of the disabled, and to avoid making false categories. For example, we should avoid making white Americans the default group. Systemic changes like making education and healthcare more welcoming are needed to help people feel more comfortable. On a larger scale, fair treatment. 4 practices that promote mindfulness and self-awareness, such as mindfulness meditation, help people think about their behaviors and biases. Psychotherapists who practice mindfulness in their personal and professional lives say they have more empathy and less judgment towards clients. Being more self-aware helps people break out of automatic patterns of behavior so they can react to others with intention instead of automatically. For example, recognizing one's implicit biases can help lessen discriminatory tendencies that stem from unconscious connections. Second, pay attention to your stance and body language and how they affect your daily life. The way we carry ourselves says a lot about us before we even talk. Your posture and body language can have a big effect on how people see you and how you see yourself. Though they may only affect your appearance, these things also affect your health, mental health, and work-home relationships. This in-depth piece goes over the many important reasons why it's important to have good posture and use appropriate body language. We will look at the physical and mental benefits, provide useful suggestions for getting better. Look at how these non-verbal cues affect success in different areas of life. 1. The link between positive posture and general health and happiness. Aligning your spine and keeping your muscles and bones healthy. One of the best things about excellent posture is that it supports your spine. The vertebrae, discs, nerves, and muscles that make up the spine make it very complicated. Proper alignment keeps these parts from being put under too much stress. If you keep your posture straight and balanced, you lower your risk of getting chronic pain, especially in your back and neck. Misalignment, on the other hand, can cause long-lasting pain and make conditions like sciatica or bulging discs worse. Better blood flow and breathing. A proper posture not only strengthens bones and muscles, but it also makes your internal systems work better. For example, when your body is in the right position, your lungs have more room to expand, which lets you breathe deeper and more effectively. Better breathing helps the body take in more oxygen, which improves circulation and energy levels. Good circulation is important for getting nutrients and oxygen to cells all over the body, which speeds up healing and makes the body work better. Does its job. Good posture can affect how well your digestive system works. When you sit or stand up straight, the organs in your abdomen are not pressed as hard. This makes the digestive system work better, which lowers the risk of problems like acid reflux or indigestion over time. Maintaining good balance can help with digestion and metabolism in general. Health 1.2. How mental and emotional health affects mood and how you see yourself. A large body of study suggests that the way we hold our bodies can affect how we feel and how we see ourselves. Standing up straight and keeping your shoulders back can make you feel strong and positive. On the other hand, slouching or hunching over can make you feel weak and negative. As you can see, posture is more than just a physical stance. It shows how you're feeling inside and can help connect your mind and body, reducing stress and boosting confidence. Studies have linked good posture to lower levels of cortisol, a stress hormone. When you stand or sit up straight, your body is in a better position to deal with stressors, both physically and mentally. This state of readiness and balance often leads to more self-confidence over time, as the body sends signals of ability and resilience. You can change how you deal with problems in both personal and business settings by paying attention to these positive signals. 1.3. Effects on health in the long term. Avoiding long-term pain and tiredness. Bad posture can cause long-term health problems and cause a lot of people to be in pain all the time. By working to keep excellent posture, you can lower your risk of getting conditions like chronic back pain. Stress headaches and even joint problems can also be caused by poor posture. This prevention isn't just about staying out of pain, it's also about making sure your body stays effective and able to. It is crucial to support healthy aging by performing daily tasks without excessive strain. As we get older, keeping excellent posture becomes more and more important. A body that is properly aligned is less likely to go through degenerative changes and can help slow the effects of aging on muscles and bones. Paying regular attention to your stance and body mechanics can help you be more mobile, balanced, and independent as you get older. Second, consider how body language can facilitate communication between individuals. 2.1. Figuring out how to communicate without words. The power of silent signs. Body language is something that everyone can understand. Every move you make, expression, and motion sends a message to the people around you. People often respond more strongly to nonverbal signs than to words because they are seen as more real and less easy to fake. Whether you are aware of it or not, your body language shows how you feel, what you want, and how you are reacting to the world around you. How silent communication works. Research in psychology and neuroscience has shown that a lot of what we say is not what we say. Micro-expressions include things like posture, eye contact, and hand gestures. Together, these micro-expressions reveal your mood and intentions when interacting with others. An open posture with purposeful but relaxed movements often shows that you're honest and interested, which builds trust and connection with others. 2.2. How to use body language to build trust and connect, making a good first impression. Most of the time, you form your first impression of someone within the first few seconds of meeting them. Standing or sitting up straight with your shoulders back can give off an immediate air of competence and dependability. In professional settings like job interviews or business meetings, where body language can have a big impact on the results, this first impression can be especially important. What eye contact means. Another important part of good body language is maintaining the right amount of eye contact. Eye contact indicates that you are listening, engaged, and thankful for the conversation. However, it is important to find the right balance of eye contact so that you don't come across as too interested or too attentive. No matter how intense or unapproachable, the goal is to show earnestness and openness, expressive body language. Hand gestures and facial expressions are important for improving spoken conversation. Subtle body language can bring out important points and make the conversation more interesting. For example, nodding to show agreement or making open-handed gestures can reinforce a message and get positive responses from the listener. These actions are important in both one-on-one and group conversations. What effect does body language have in the workplace? Body language in the workplace can affect how co-workers, bosses, and clients see you. Being calm and poised can show that you are a leader and that you know what you're talking about, whether you are presenting a project or taking part in a team discussion. Good body language helps you get your point across clearly and convincingly. It's a subtle but powerful way to assert your presence and authority. Meeting and presentation communication for people in leadership or public speaking jobs. When talking to a group, it's important to know how to use your body language. Your posture, gestures, and facial reactions help keep their attention and show that you're sure of yourself. People often remember a lively and captivating talk more for the body language than for the words that were spoken. Practicing your body language in these situations can help you have more powerful and remembered conversations. Third, the power of listening. Listening is often called the art of understanding without interruption, the process of taking in information, and the key to effective communication in a world where ideas and conversations move quickly. Improving your listening skills can help you in many ways. This detailed guide has over 2,000 words that explain why improving your listening skills is important, the benefits it brings, and practical ways to get better at this necessary skill. The presentation style ensures clear, respectful communication without any sexual or inappropriate references. Learn the basics of listening. One knows what listening really means. Listening is more than just hearing words. It also includes processing information, figuring out what people are saying, and responding in the right way. It's an active, changing process that needs your full attention. Active listening involves empathy and critical thought, while passive listening does not. Active listening requires you to block out all other sounds and fully focus on the speaker. Read and think about what you're reading. Listen to the words and understand what they mean. Give input, think about the information, and respond with care. 2. While hearing is a passive physiological ability, listening is an active one. The act of listening is a brain workout. While sound waves automatically reach your ears, you must actively choose to listen in order to comprehend the spoken words. In practice, this means that to listen well, you have to be mentally present during conversations, understand what is being said, and pick up on the subtleties in tone of voice and body language, keeping in mind important details and points that make a conversation worthwhile. The benefits of improving your listening skills are numerous. Improving your listening skills can help you in many ways, including personal growth, professional success, and your general health and happiness. Being below, we talk about these benefits in more depth. One of them is better communication. Being clear and correct. Effective listening makes sure that you understand and receive messages correctly. This reduces the chance of misunderstandings that can cause problems or mistakes. For example, at work, listening carefully can keep people from misinterpreting instructions, making sure that tasks are done correctly and quickly. B. Giving useful feedback. When you listen actively, you are better able to give useful feedback. This not only shows that you care about the speaker's point of view, but it also helps to improve ideas and create a space where people can work together. Con. Active listening can give you helpful feedback. Move projects forward and support new ways of solving problems. 2. Build trust and strong relationships, an honor and a confirmation. One of the best things about listening is that it shows respect for other people. When you listen carefully, you show that you value their thoughts and feelings. This respect builds trust and sets the stage for deeper, more meaningful relationships, whether at work or at home. B. Connecting and empathizing. Listening with empathy helps you understand someone else's feelings and situations more deeply. This emotional connection is important for building strong relationships. When you understand the speaker's point of view, you make it so that everyone feels respected and understood, which is important for both personal growth and teamwork. 3. Assisting others in their learning and personal development. Learning new things. Being able to listen well is an important skill for learning in school or the workplace. It helps you take in new information, understand difficult topics, and ask thoughtful questions. Because of this, people keep learning new things and getting smarter. B. Making careful thinking better. Listening means analyzing what you hear, drawing connections between ideas, and coming to conclusions. This process improves your critical thinking. Think critically, which is important for making choices and solving problems. By taking part in conversations, you train your brain to better process and analyze information. There are 4 ways to enhance decision-making and problem-solving skills. Obtaining comprehensive information. When there is a problem, effective listening lets you get all the information you need before making a choice. This comprehensive approach ensures you consider various perspectives, potentially resulting in more effective and efficient decision-making. Creative ways. To be cutting down on misunderstandings. Miscommunication mistakes are less likely to happen when you actively listen. By making sure you understand and asking questions during a conversation, you lower the chances of misunderstandings that could get in the way of solving the problem. Processes for solving 5 ways to make things more productive and efficient. A. Making things run more smoothly in business settings. Clear and concise communication is key to getting things done. By attentively listening, you can ensure that everyone is in agreement, significantly reducing the time required for clarifications and corrections. This makes things run more smoothly and makes project management better. Getting teams to work together better. Listening well is an important part of working as a team because it lets everyone share their thoughts freely, which leads to better communication and a more pleasant place to work. Teams that listen actively can solve problems more quickly, come up with better ideas, and reach their goals more quickly. What are the mental effects of listening? Not only is listening good for conversation, but it also has deep psychological effects that can improve mental health and emotional stability. 1. Lowering stress and anxiety. 2. Making the surroundings calm. When you listen carefully, you make yourself and others feel calm. This calm environment can help people feel less stressed because they know they are being heard and understood in high-stress scenarios. Listening well can help you feel grounded. Effective listening can prevent people from experiencing anxiety and provide them with a sense of control. This practice of talking about your feelings and thoughts in a safe space can help people feel less anxious and better handle their emotions. Second, it's important to build emotional intelligence by noticing other people's feelings. Listening well makes it easier to pick up on and understand other people's feelings. This increased emotional awareness is a key part of emotional intelligence, which is needed to handle relationships and settle disagreements. B. Self-awareness and thought. Listening to others often makes you think about yourself. As you take in new ideas and experiences, you may also learn more about how you act and think. Being self-aware is important for personal growth and for making better choices. When you put effort into your appearance, there are many benefits and reasons to do so. Taking the time to care for your appearance is more than just looking appealing on the outside. It's a form of self-care, a way to express yourself, and a way to improve your overall health. This long talk will go into a lot of detail about the many reasons why taking care of one's appearance is a beneficial thing to do, not only because it affects how other people see us, but also because it has big effects on our own health and daily lives. We carefully crafted this piece to steer clear of any sexual references. It only talks about the practical, psychological, and social benefits of personal grooming and presentation. One of these benefits is that it can help build self-confidence and self-esteem. Improving your appearance can improve your mental health, which is a major benefit. Giving yourself time to groom and dress in a way that fits your personality can make you feel better about your own self-confidence. This change isn't just about the clothes or the way you look, it's also about recognizing your worth and building a good sense of yourself. The confidence circle says that when you look good, you tend to have a better conversation with yourself. Being sure of yourself can then make you more interested in the world around you. Whether you're going to a social event or a tough day at work, looking good can give you a quiet confidence that helps you handle different situations. Self-confidence grows. When you like how you look, you're more likely to take chances, and each success boosts your confidence. Overcoming social anxiety. The fear of negative judgment in social situations causes anxiety for many people. Taking steps to look polished and put together can help ease some of that anxiety. You can feel empowered by mentally preparing for the day's challenges. This planning not only makes you stronger on the inside, but it also sets you up for positive social interactions so you can connect with others more deeply without having to worry about your own doubts. 2. The link between health and wellness. Grooming can help you stay healthy. Taking care of your appearance often influences other aspects of your health and happiness. Daily habits that involve self-care are common. Taking care of your skin and fashion choices on a daily basis can help you become more aware of your body and health in general. This all-around method is helpful in many ways. For example, regular personal grooming routines like bathing, hair care, and skincare are important for keeping your body healthy. These habits also help keep your skin from getting irritated, taking care of body odors and lowering the risk of getting infections. The discipline needed to stick to these habits can also help with other parts of your health. For example, someone who takes excellent care of their skin might also be more likely to make exercise, healthy eating, and enough sleep a regular part of their life. A regular practice has benefits for your mental health in addition to its physical ones. Setting up a regular practice for grooming can help people feel more stable and comfortable in their minds. A morning routine that you can count on sets the tone for the rest of the day. Doing regular self-care activities can help you relax and focus on the present moment, which is a form of mindfulness that has been shown to reduce anxiety and improve overall mental health. By taking care of your appearance, you are also investing in a structured routine that supports mental clarity and emotional health. Well-being is a reflection of inner health, and there is a strong link between inner health and outer appearance. When you take care of your appearance, it often shows that you are committed to living a healthy life overall. This commitment can inspire you to take more steps to improve your well-being, like getting more exercise, eating better, or just making sure you get enough rest. This all-around method of self-care emphasizes the strong connection between how we take care of our bodies and how we feel emotionally and physically through social dimensions. People make first impressions quickly and can affect how others see you for a long time. However, it's important to remember that your worth is not only based on how you look. How you present yourself can have a positive effect on both personal and professional chances. How first impressions work in many social and work situations. Taking care of your look shows that you respect yourself and others. Beauty can be your first impression, leading to better interactions and stronger relationships. People are more likely to think that you are responsible and careful in other areas of your life if they see that you take the time to care for your appearance. This can help you get better job chances. A well-groomed look can be crucial for getting ahead in your job. How well you dress and take care of yourself can influence how your co-workers and bosses perceive your professionalism and ability. This is especially important in places where personal presentation is part of the work culture. You show that you take your job seriously and respect workplace rules by taking care of your appearance. This can lead to more opportunities for growth. Leadership that makes social ties stronger. Looking good can affect your personal relationships as well as your professional ones. If you put in the effort to look your best, people may be more likely to interact with you, whether it's making new friends, going to community events, or just spending time with family. Keeping yourself clean can help you have more positive and meaningful interactions. People are more likely to like someone who takes care of themselves, and this shared respect can lead to relationships that last a long time. It's the art of expressing yourself through your appearance. Your appearance serves as a canvas on which you can express your identity. Your personality, interests, and beliefs show through in the clothes you wear, how you look, and how you dress in general. This way of expressing yourself is very useful because it lets you say what you feel without having to use words. Use words that showcase your unique style. Finding your personal style means trying on different clothes, colors, and patterns until you find one that fits you. This process of exploration isn't just about following trends, it's about understanding and embracing your unique identity. With confidence in your style, you're more likely to be yourself, which can boost your daily happiness and satisfaction. The creative process of choosing your appearance can be likened to an art form. It involves making deliberate decisions about what best represents your inner self, whether you like a minimalist look, bright colors, or a classic style. Taking care of your appearance is an extension of your creativity. Being creative can be very satisfying, giving you a sense of self-affirmation and accomplishment that goes beyond looks. Beyond aesthetics celebrates diversity and individuality in a world that often values conformity. Being able to show who you are through how you look is a great way to empower yourself because it lets you stick out and be known for who you really are. Is this a celebration of different personal styles? Encourages a society where differences are valued and respected, leading to a richer and more accepting society. By taking the time to define and improve your look, you join a larger cultural trend that values authenticity. Making creativity a daily habit, setting up a routine that helps you concentrate. The work you put into your appearance is an important part of creating a well-structured daily habit that can change your life. Grooming and dressing is more than just a physical act, it's also a mental preparation that sets the tone for a productive day. The power of routine. Sticking to a morning routine, even if it's just a few minutes of grooming, a leisurely breakfast, or a moment of reflection before the day starts, can have a huge effect on your overall productivity and mental clarity. These habits create a sense of order and stability, which is important for dealing with the unpredictable nature of daily life and can help you focus and make better decisions. Changing from one ritual to another and getting ready for the day is a mental and emotional shift from the privacy of your home to the demands of the outside world. This shift is a key time for focusing your thoughts and making plans. You can practice awareness by focusing on the present moment and appreciating the little things you do to take care of yourself. This kind of awareness not only lowers stress but also makes your ability to deal with problems throughout the day. Number 5. How you handle problems. A thorough investigation. Challenges are a normal part of life that affect both our personal and professional lives. How we deal with them not only shapes who we are, but also our future. In this piece, we'll look at the different ways people react to challenges. We will examine the mental, emotional, and practical factors that influence our reactions. This talk will explain why you treat problems a certain way and how you can change your approach. Build up your strength and psychological growth. Understanding how people respond to challenges at first when they are faced with one. Your first reaction is probably a mix of emotion, thought, and instinct. These responses are normal for humans and they let us know when something important is happening. The first reaction is usually emotional and can include emotions like surprise, anxiety, frustration, or even excitement. The part that feelings play effects on emotions. When we're facing problems, our emotions are the first thing that come to mind. They are strong signals that tell us what to do. For example, anxiety can warn us of possible dangers, while frustration may tell us that the way we're doing things isn't working. If we can control our emotions well, they can push us to find solutions and adapt to the situation at hand. Having stress and worry. People often feel stressed and anxious when they are in tough situations. These emotions are part of the body's normal fight or flight response. Stress can be beneficial sometimes because it makes us more focused and gives us more energy. Too much stress or worry can make you unable to move or think clearly. To maintain clarity during hard times, you need to be able to recognize and deal with these feelings through mindfulness meditation or breathing routines. Positive emotions. Not all emotional responses to challenges are negative. For example, you might feel determined, excited, or like going on a journey. These positive emotions can help you see challenges as chances to grow and improve yourself. Keeping you motivated to get through tough situations. How attitude affects how people respond to challenges. How you think about things has a big impact on how you deal with problems. Whatever you think about your skills and the situation has a big impact on whether you see problems as impossible to overcome or as chances to learn and grow. Fixed mindset versus growth mindset. ET. People with a fixed mindset think that their skills and knowledge will always be the same. This point of view makes people afraid of failing and makes them avoid difficulties. When faced with problems, people with a fixed mindset might think that any failure is proof of a flaw in themselves. Consequently, they may be reluctant to venture beyond their comfort zones, thereby forfeiting opportunities for personal growth. On the other hand, someone with a growth mindset believes that skills can be improved through hard work, learning, and commitment. This kind of person sees challenges as chances to learn new things and get better at things they already know how to do. They also know that failures are a normal part of learning and use them as stepping stones to future success. Having a growth mindset can make you more resilient, help you solve problems in new ways, and make you more determined to keep going when things get tough. There are several strategies to assist individuals in cultivating a growth mindset. Accept that you can learn something new from every challenge. By focusing on the lessons that each experience gives you, you can turn failures into useful chances to learn. Set goals that you can reach. Break down big problems into smaller goals that you can reach. This makes the process less scary and gives us a clear plan for how to move forward. Honor little wins. Celebrate the little things you've done along the way. This can help you feel better about your progress and inspire you to keep going. Ask for opinions. Giving and receiving constructive feedback can help you see your growth and find ways to improve. A growth mindset means that you welcome comments instead of being afraid of them. The process of figuring out how to solve problems when you face them is crucial. How you solve problems when they are tough can have a big effect on how they turn out. A structured and well-thought-out method for solving problems helps you deal with them better and get better results. Using logic to solve problems. Taking the problem apart as an organized way to deal with problems, you can break them into smaller, easier-to-handle parts. It lets you examine each part separately and identify the root causes of the big picture. Problem. If you break the problem down into smaller parts, you can deal with them one at a time instead of getting stressed by the whole thing. Step-by-step method. Solving complex problems effectively requires a step-by-step approach. This means making the problem very clear. Determine the problem, gather information, get relevant data, and understand the factors that are making it worse. Come up with possible solutions, try different approaches to each issue and implement the best one. Pick the best choice you can make and put it into action. Look at the result. Think about how well the answer worked and make changes if needed. Consider unconventional approaches to solve problems creatively. It's important to be creative when trying to solve problems, especially when normal methods don't work. To solve a problem creatively, you must consider multiple perspectives and possible solutions that may not be obvious. This way of thinking can lead to new ideas and breakthroughs that no one saw coming. Pushing for adaptability. When taking a creative method, it's important to be flexible. Being ready to try new things and change your plans when one doesn't work can make a big difference in getting past problems. Often, this means letting go of preconceived ideas and venturing into uncharted territory. Finding a balance between analysis and imagination is key. While creativity is crucial, it's equally crucial to monitor the numbers. By using both methods together, you can come up with solutions that are both new and logical. This balance makes sure that your solutions are not only new, but also useful and effective. How do past events and learnt behaviors impact people today? How you handle new problems depends a lot on what you've been through in the past. The good and bad things that have happened to you in the past can affect how you act now, which affects your confidence and how you deal with problems. Learning from what works and building confidence. Good things that happened to you in the past can give you faith in your ability to handle problems in the future. people who have been through tough times before are more likely to face new problems with hope and faith. Knowing that you can succeed can give you a lot of confidence, which can push you to take chances and go beyond your limits. Boost tactics that work. Thinking about what worked well in the past can also help you figure out what methods work best by understanding what caused favorable results. You can use the same methods for new challenges. Keeping your method the same can help you be more successful over time. Getting better from mistakes. Understanding what went wrong. Setbacks and failures are a normal part of any difficult project. Even though they're discouraging, see them as opportunities to learn rather than final evaluations. Understanding what went wrong and why can assist you in determining how to improve. Learning to be resilient through failure can also build strength. Being resilient means being able to get back up after a setback. Each mistake is a chance to improve this important trait by learning how to deal with and learn from them. You prepare yourself better to face new tasks. Changing strategies. If one method doesn't work, you need to change and improve your strategies. Being flexible when things go wrong can lead to new ideas and stop problems from happening again. By accepting loss as a natural part of growing up, you can transform problems into opportunities for future success. How do support groups help people get through tough times? When you have a strong support system, it's often easier to get through tough times. Friends, family, teachers, and co-workers can all give you useful advice. You can deal with problems better if you get mental support and practical help. How important are caring? Having a caring support network is crucial for mental health support. Having people who understand your problems and can relate to them can make it a lot easier to deal with them on your own. Emotional support makes you feel seen and heard, which is especially important when you're under a lot of stress. Helpful advice and help. In addition to emotional support, practical help from others can be very helpful. This could include problem-solving advice, help with tasks, or even just sharing experiences that are similar to your own. A network of supportive people can give you the tools and knowledge you need to handle difficult situations. This underscores the significance of social understanding in fostering a more compassionate society. Being socially aware means noticing and understanding other people's feelings, thoughts, and needs in different social situations. It's an important skill that affects how we interact with each other, make choices, and ultimately create a community where everyone feels valued and understood. This piece goes into excellent detail about the many ways that social awareness affects our lives, facilitate easier communication among us, and foster a more open and caring society. This is what social awareness is all about. Being socially aware means being able to notice, understand, and react to the emotional and social cues in our surroundings. It also means being aware of our own feelings as well as the feelings of those around us. This knowledge leads to better relationships, a stronger sense of empathy, and better conversation. Parts of being socially aware. There are a few main parts that make up social awareness. Being socially aware means being able to understand and share another person's feelings. Empathy helps people connect on an emotional level, which builds trust and mutual respect. Perspective taking means seeing things from another person's point of view. It is an important skill for solving problems and communicating clearly. Being aware of cultural differences and appreciating the variety of human situations is important in today's globalized world. Cultural sensitivity helps avoid misunderstandings and encourages acceptance. Identifying with emotions. A big part of being socially aware is being able to recognize and understand our own feelings as well as those of other people. This skill makes it easier to get along with others in both personal and business settings. To really understand what other people are feeling and thinking, you need to actively listen and participate in talks without judging or cutting people off. Active listening improves our ability to connect and speak clearly. By mastering these skills, people can handle social situations more easily, which leads to deeper, more meaningful interactions. How important is social awareness for personal growth? Not only is social awareness important for building community, but it's also a big part of personal growth. When people take the time to understand others, they often learn more about their own thoughts, feelings, and values. Self-reflection like this, it helps people feel more connected to their character and purpose, increasing your mental intelligence. The ability to recognize, understand, and control our own feelings as well as those of others is known as emotional intelligence. A big part of emotional intelligence is being socially aware. People who are emotionally intelligent are usually more successful in their personal and professional lives because they can deal with stress, speak clearly, and build strong relationships. Control over oneself. A higher level of social awareness helps people control how they react when they are feeling strongly emotional. Knowing what makes them feel that way and why allows them to make well-thought-out choices instead of rash ones. Interactions with empathy. Understanding other people's feelings makes you more sensitive. Open and honest communication is more likely when people feel heard and respected. Added more self-awareness. As people become more sensitive to others' feelings, they become more aware of their own. Being aware of yourself is an important part of growing as a person, as it helps you make better decisions and change your behavior. Improving ties with other people. Strengthening ties with other people depends on being able to recognize and understand their feelings. Being socially aware helps build trust and cooperation, two things that are needed for positive relationships at work and at home. When people show that they understand and respect another person's feelings, they build trust. Trust is the foundation of all positive relationships and allows people to work together peacefully. Getting rid of conflicts. Being socially aware gives people the tools they need to handle and solve conflicts because they know other people's feelings and points of view. It is possible to find solutions that meet everyone's wants. Networks for help. When someone listens to them and shows empathy, people feel comfortable sharing their problems and worries. Being so open builds strong social networks that can help people get through tough times, social skills, and the ability to talk to people. Good communication is the key to building strong communities and partnerships. Social awareness enhances communication by enabling individuals to comprehend not just the words spoken but also the emotions and objectives underlying them. Connection through words and body language. Talking and body language work together in a complicated way to communicate. Being socially aware helps with both understanding tone and body language. Body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice often convey much of what we say. Socially aware individuals monitor these signs to ensure they comprehend the message fully. Contextual communication. In different situations, the same words can mean different things. By taking into account the situation and the feelings involved, social awareness helps people understand messages properly. Giving good feedback during talks. It is very important to be able to give constructive comments without passing judgment. Giving feedback with care safeguards relationships, fosters growth, and overcomes communication barriers. People often get confused because they aren't socially aware. People who ignore social cues risk misinterpreting their words, resulting in conflict or loneliness. To avoid misunderstandings, pay close attention to both spoken and unspoken signals. People who are socially aware can make it less likely that they will misunderstand someone. This proactive method makes sure that everyone feels heard and understood. Building bridges across differences. Being socially aware can help close the gaps between different communication styles, whether you work in a diverse workplace or live in a global community. Encourages acceptance and respect for each other, making sure that different points of view are valued. Recognizing the initial indications of stress or unease can prevent conflicts before they escalate. Social awareness enables individuals to address issues promptly and courteously, thereby contributing to maintaining peace. Social awareness at work. When it comes to your career, social awareness is a strong tool that can make a big difference. Team dynamics, how to lead, improving effectiveness and the general culture of the workplace. Team dynamics. Socially aware teams are more likely to work well together. When people on a team understand and accept each other's feelings and points of view, they are better able to work together on difficult tasks. Getting people to work together. Being socially aware facilitates everyone's hearing, resulting in increased collaborative decision-making. Teams that value different points of view can solve problems in new ways. There is less tension at work when social awareness is emphasized. When issues arise, we address them promptly and constructively. This reduces stress and makes the workplace healthier and happier. Duty to account. People on a socially conscious team are more likely to take responsibility for their actions because they know how their behavior affects others. This creates a culture of mutual respect and accountability. Leaders who are socially aware also understand how to make their teams more socially aware. Social awareness is a crucial aspect of effective management, and managers who are able to understand their employees' emotions can perform exceptionally well, build trust, encourage success, and lead their teams through tough times. Empathetic leadership. Leaders who show empathy build a culture of trust and teamwork by acknowledging their team members' problems and successes. They can also change how they lead to fit the needs of each person. Make better choices. A leader with high social awareness can read the room and sense the team's overall mood. This sensitivity lets them make choices that are best for the group by taking into account different concerns and points of view. Conflict resolution. Leaders who are socially aware are better able to handle conflicts quickly and effectively. They help people talk to each other, understand each other, and find answers that work for everyone. Being socially aware and involved in the community. Social awareness is important for more than just personal and professional relationships. It's also important to get involved in your neighborhood and vote. It encourages people to work towards the common good and gives them a sense of belonging. Building inclusive communities. Thrive when everyone feels like they are being heard and respected. Social awareness promotes acceptance by drawing attention to the unique experiences and points of view of different groups. Celebrating difference. People who are socially aware can enjoy the richness that racial, cultural, and social differences bring to a community. Celebrating diversity makes communities more lively. Communities that are active and strong. The number 7. Your life force and presence are the foundations of personal and professional success in all areas of life. The energy you give off and the presence you keep up are strong signs of who you are and what you can do. They affect not only how you experience the world, but also how others react to you. In this article, we examine the many dimensions of energy and presence, how they relate, and how to develop them for personal and professional success. It gives you detailed strategies and in-depth insights. This complete guide is meant to show you how to use your inner power and have a positive effect on the people around you that lasts. It starts by explaining what energy and presence are, and then moves on to strategies and useful tips. It's important to explain what energy and presence really mean. These ideas may seem vague, but knowing their basic parts can help you understand how important they are. You can think of energy as the moving force that controls your actions, decisions, and general state of being. It includes your physical vitality. It encompasses your mental focus, emotional strength, and even the small amount of vibrancy that influences your ability to connect with others. Energy drives you forward and helps you solve problems. Take advantage of chances and keep your life in balance. Presence is the state of being fully involved and aware in every interaction. It's your aura, or the impression you make on others, through your actions. Communication style and demeanor. Presence is more than just how you look. It's about being real. A clear mind and being aware of how you act in personal and business situations. Being present can help build trust, demand respect, and make a space where real relationships can happen. Understanding how energy and presence work together is important for thriving. These two qualities are not separate. Instead, they feed off of each other to create a cycle of positive interaction and impact. Energy makes impact stronger. When you're mentally, emotionally, or physically energized, your presence is usually more interesting. People who have a lot of energy can connect with others in a more lively and friendly way. For instance, in both social and professional settings, people often perceive someone who exudes vitality as enthusiastic and motivated. Being mindful and fully present in the present moment can help you avoid distractions and focus on what matters most. On the other hand, when you develop a strong presence, you create an environment that supports your energy. Being more aware of your surroundings can make you feel more balanced and energized, which can help you handle your problems and chores more clearly. Strengthening each other. The interaction between energy and presence forms a feedback loop. High-energy interactions make you feel better about yourself and your presence, which in turn makes you feel even more energetic. As you keep improving both your personal and work life, this positive cycle can help you grow quickly in both areas. How important is energy in everyday life? There are many aspects of energy that affect different parts of life, from well-being and productivity to resilience and creativity. Let's look at the different aspects of energy and see how each one adds to a full life. Physical energy is the base on which all other types of energy are built. Your physical energy level closely influences your health and vitality. If you are not emotionally or mentally stable, it becomes difficult to maintain your health and vitality. Getting enough food and water. What you eat gives your body power. A well-balanced meal full of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients gives your body the building blocks it needs to work at its best. Staying hydrated is also very important because water helps all cellular processes. Moving and working out regular physical activity is a key part of having sustained energy. Exercise not only makes your body stronger, but it also releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters that help you feel good. Whether you're going for a brisk walk, doing yoga, or working out hard, movement is important for keeping your energy up.